Stop. Entrance is that way. Okay, hold on. Make a tighter turn. That is some pretty good pixels on those tires over there. Have all the polygons. So in this, wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah. So I have to travel to pick up my cargo when I have my own vehicle. And then we go to the destination. So really, I mean, if you can stand it, it's kind of a better deal to... that car is about to hit me. Hopefully it will stop. Kind of a better deal to do short jobs for people and drive their trucks for a while just to build up some cash. Oh, I'm gonna need to sleep. I should be okay though. I should be able to make it over to Stockton and then we'll go. But it is now up to me to take care of my needs. The tiredness will now carry over between jobs. It won't reset now. And my fuel is now all on me, as well as damage to the trailers and whatever. So if I'm taking a job and the cargo that I've got gets damaged, that now comes out of my pocket. I now have to repair the truck. There's a lot of advantages to doing this for somebody else. But the game is really all about your own trucking company. And I did not realize that the pickup is so far out of town. We are going to have to travel for a while. Well, no, you're not actually supposed to pass on the right lane. You are supposed to... The left lane in the United States is the passing lane. But that's usually mostly on the highways. Obviously, city driving is a little bit different, but yeah, no, what I'm doing is impatient driving. So that's why I just take whatever lane I can find, and my special passing lane is actually the shoulder, which is not supposed to be for driving, obviously, but I don't know, the game just likes to have people drive in the way, which is very much appropriate to real life too, because there are some people who will get in the passing lane and they will not go fast enough to pass, which is endless aggravation. The best, of course, is when you get two trucks in both lanes and then they can't pass each other, and one of them will not slow down for the other, and so they'll just kind of block the road forever. I think these are the guys. Now it is possible sometimes, okay, our acceleration in this truck's a little crazy. It is possible sometimes that when you're going for a job, the time it takes you to get there, it will be gone. For example, I was on my way to Stockton. The Stockton job is now gone. Oh man, that's gotta be... that's gotta be rough. Well, shit. I was specifically going to Stockton for a reason. And that reason was to recruit somebody. I guess we could go that... Oh, God. I need to maybe get my mouse over here again. Okay. I'm not sure if I could get to Stockton on the way. Yeah, it's changed. So I should have just gone to Santa Maria to begin with. Going through... Oh, that's not the Volvo dealer. That's something else. Going through Santa Cruz. But now I'm going to have to go somewhere for this, so... We're here. Let's just take it. I need to be making some money. Because I've now got a $7,000 a day bill. The truck is over here somewhere, right? Trailer? I'm not seeing a green... Did I not take the job? There should be an arrow pointing over that telling me that that's the trailer I'm here to take. It looks like I'm taking the job. Well, I'm gonna guess that's the trailer? It's gonna be pretty funny if I can take the trailer and this isn't what I'm supposed to be taking. This doesn't really look like... I'm pretty sure this isn't the trailer because it would have given me a thing by now telling me that I can hook up. Yeah, this isn't it. Okay, where the hell? I guess I didn't take it from the entrance. That's annoying. So it set the GPS location, but that doesn't mean I accepted the job. Alright. Oh, that's not at all what I want to do. So, I guess we'll just go back out and loop around. Come back in. Now, hopefully, we have a fairly tight turn radius here. Now, I do actually have a fair amount of money. So I could actually probably have afforded to just gone for a drive and eaten up a day. Yeah, there we go. There's the indicator. Need to make a tighter turn. And what's even worse about this is that I'm probably going to have to sleep. Am I really not lined up enough to make this work? There we go. Alright. I'm thinking this is a mistake. Probably should not have done this. I will say, the modifications that I threw into this vehicle, I think they were well worth the money. This has got some great acceleration, almost to the point where I can't control finessing the vehicle. But I think we should do really well with this. I will try not to crash it. This is sort of the maiden voyage. So we will see just how well this works out for me. And even if I don't damage it by running into things, there still is a maintenance. You still will wear out the vehicle. And one of the things about taking like long distance driving is that it will affect your tires. So I can imagine that, you know, taking heavy cargo affects the transmission, and I think it actually is pretty nuanced in that respect, that the wear on your vehicle pertains to what you do, which is pretty cool. Ah, yes, this bridge that I hate driving over. Oh, yeah. I had an email that said I could get a job at the port, right? I should be looking at that. Why you would not have a dedicated turn light here, I'm not really sure. You know, it's actually kind of funny, having played this game for a few hours. You know, I've never really been a car guy. I've not paid attention to big trucks at all. But it's funny now that in real life, while I'm driving around, just looking at vehicles, I can sort of pick out the make of the trucks. Uh-oh. The stream is buffering. Looks like everything's okay. Yeah, it's got good brakes. I mean, it is a parking brake. Using the actual brakes, which is just the back key so you slow down, is not really effective for the speeds that I go, and I'm going to have to sleep. I'm going to have to sleep right here before we even go anywhere. Which means probably driving at night. Yay! Got 96 grand in the bank. All loan money. But it's good. It means we don't have to worry for quite some time about some things. Oh, is this just a pullover spot? Not sure how much I like that. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just so we get it out of the way. What I don't like about this is that you have to take a a certain amount of time to sleep. It's not like Skyrim where you can just say, I want to sleep 3 hours, which, you know, I mean, realistically, I don't think you're allowed to do stuff like that, but I think I need to be this way. But here we are again, driving through night. So, since I slept, that means a day will pass in-game, which I think means that it's going to probably give me my first payment charge. Okay, do we pass this guy? Appropriately timed music. Alright, so let's see how much we can open this up. It's not really gaining a lot of traction, but I think we are going uphill. So as soon as we get out on the flat, I should be able to floor it. You know what's funny about that? About like the guy back there who got caught, or the accident that we avoided earlier, and the accident that I skirted along the shoulder by earlier. It's like the game deliberately puts that stuff in there after a certain amount of time. Like you know how like in Left 4 Dead, there's the director. Well, that's actually in Vermintide too. But you know how in Left 4 Dead, the game decides based upon how well you're doing or whatever, when it's going to drop more enemies in, and it kind of changes based on that. I almost feel like there's something like that in this game, where just to sort of keep you on your toes, like if you have just been driving and driving and driving, and without incident, without stop or whatever, I feel like there's times when the game is just like, oh yeah, there's a major accident, and now you've got to go 50 miles out of your way to get around it. Which I guess it adds something to it. And it's realistic because, you know, as you're driving along on a highway, you never know when stuff like that is going to come in. Yeah, kind of like a difficulty adjuster. But I'm not necessarily sure in this game that it's difficulty so much as just, you know, adding variety. It's trying to simulate a living world. Am I here already? Holy crap. Time flies when you're going 80 miles an hour down the highway. That's okay, though. What's not okay is that I was really hoping to find a recruiter, and I'm not sure that this town has one. Go, 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 go. Boy, that is really dark when you don't have a light on it. Alright. Fancy dancy? You know, well, I could maybe make a loop around the yard here, but I'm not so sure I could. Otherwise, we just finish up here. Yeah, let's just go. It is going to take me forever to advance if I keep doing this, though. There's got to be some point. Well, okay, so it's actually misleading because you look right there, there's stuff in the middle of the yard. So it's not actually a clear yard that I could have could have just backed into. This would have been good music for if I had been attempting that and then failing. Oh, I see. They wanted it right away. I don't know that there was an indicator for that, but because I slept, I got penalized for the lateness. Well, that was not a good job, and probably is not worth my time to be here either, because there's no recruiter. And now we're stuck up here, by the way, because I don't just go back to home base. So, San Rafael, was that where? Recruitment agency, that is not what I want. This, recruitment agency. What is that? Gotta bring my mouse back over here. Pretty sure that is San Rafael. We could go down to Stockton. That doesn't look like it's a very long drive. Let's see if I can't get a job down there. And it's just going down to Stockton. And of course there's no job going that way. I could go through it on my way to Barstow, but I'm not really looking to continue driving here. I think I'm going to end the stream soon. Well, you know what? Stockton's a pretty short drive. We'll just go for a drive, and we'll eat up the money. So we need to set... I'm going to assume this is my destination, seeing as how it's the only thing I don't have unlocked here. So we'll go for a drive. I should be uncoupled from the trailer. Did I go... Where am I at? How do I get out of this place? Well, the game really screwed me there, because by the time I got to the job, the one job was gone. The job that I wanted to take was gone. And I got there as fast as I could. But them's the brakes. Speaking of brakes. I would like to get down to Santa Cruz at some point, though. Something makes me remember that that's where an international dealer is, but it's also just a nice town to drive through. In the game. Again, I've never been there in real life, or seen it in real life, so... But in the game, it's kind of a nice drive. Of course, you could see more of the game if it was actually daylight. So there's an option for me to buy that, headquarters. Probably gonna have to wait. And, you know, I feel like if I'm gonna open up another garage at some point, which I will, I'm gonna want that somewhere else. Probably, well, maybe down in Los Angeles. Or up in Oregon, just to have more spread, just to have more coverage. There is an awful lot of truck traffic right now. Dude, if you just put your blinker on and go, they will stop for you. I know this. I know this because that's how the game works. And there's a cop behind me, so be on your best behavior. Take the parking brake off. Turn on my blinker. Do a blind lane change. And that is how you drive. So the cop must not be behind me anymore because I am going very fast. We'll be using the special lane. Kind of appropriate now that the sneaky spy music is playing as I'm sneaking along in the shoulder. Whatever this playlist is, it has had some good moments. Ah, here's Stockton right here. Oop, I'm in the wrong... I turned too soon. I thought this was a turn into it. I need to get back on the highway and go a little bit further. I'm sure it's good to go. Well, it does say yield, but there's also no one in this lane. Pretty sure that's the truck we were behind earlier. Okay, we're back. Looks like we're back. And it looks like it's buffering again. What in